If money was no longer a problem, what would your life actually look like? Not a fantasy, not one day. Realistically, most people avoid that question because it forces an uncomfortable realization. You don't lack ambition, you don't lack intelligence, you lack the rules. Rules about money that were never taught in school, never explained at home, and never questioned until now. In the next few minutes, you're going to understand why hard work alone keeps people stuck, and how a small group breaks free. This isn't motivation, it's the equation. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You're probably working a job right now, a safe job. One you spent years preparing for. You show up every day. You follow the rules. You do what you're told. And yet, at the end of the month, you check your bank account, and it doesn't feel like progress. Bills keep coming. Rent, utilities, groceries, debt. It never stops. Savings barely grow. Every month feels like a struggle. And wealth? That feels like something other people get to experience, not you. You scroll through the news. You see billionaires, young billionaires, people in their 20s and 30s with fortunes you can't imagine. And your first thought is, they got lucky. They had connections. They were born rich. It feels comforting to believe that, doesn't it? It makes sense. It's easy to think you just missed your chance. But here's the problem. That belief is a trap. It's not just wrong. It's dangerous. Because it convinces you that the system is fixed and that you'll never get ahead no matter what you do. Imagine two people growing up in the same city, same schools, same streets, same opportunities. One is taught, study hard, get a good job, stay safe, go to school, get good grades, find stability, work for a paycheck, climb the ladder, retire one day if you're lucky. The other is taught something very different. Don't work for money. Make money work for you. Learn how money works. Invest in assets. Build things that earn while you sleep. Same world, same starting line. Completely different paths. One focuses on paychecks and the other focuses on ownership. That difference seems small at first, but over time, it changes everything. By the time they're 30, 40, 50, the gap is massive, and this is the mindset most people never learn. It's not luck, it's not connections, it's perspective. This is the equation most people live by. Money equals time times salary. You trade hours of your life for money. Every day, every week, every year. Stop working, the money stops. Think about it. Really think about it. If you earn $20 an hour and work full time, it would take nearly 24 years to make $1 million. And that's before taxes, before rent, before groceries, bills, or debt. Before inflation even makes your hard-earned money less valuable. Imagine 24 years. 2 decades of your life, all spent trading time for money. By the time you finally make it, you've already given away decades of your life. Time, the one resource you can never get back, is gone forever. And yet, we're taught that this is the only way. Work harder, work longer, save, retire. But here's the truth. This equation is broken. It's designed to keep you working and keep your wealth out of reach. If you want real freedom, you need a completely different formula. Time. It's the most valuable asset you have. And once it's gone, you can never get it back. Think about it. Every hour you spend at a job you don't love, every commute, every hour scrolling on your phone, that time is gone forever. And yet, most people spend their entire lives trading it for money, working for paychecks that barely move the needle, dreaming of freedom they'll never reach. So why is it that some people manage to build massive wealth in their 20s or 30s, while most people struggle their whole lives? It's not luck, it's not intelligence, it's not who they know. It's perspective, it's understanding how money and time really work together. They play a completely different game. One where their time is multiplied, where their money works for them, where their life doesn't just belong to a paycheck. It's a game you weren't taught in school, but once you see it, your choices, your opportunities, everything changes. And suddenly, the life that seemed impossible starts to feel within reach. Here's the secret the wealthy understand. They don't trade their time for money. Most people work hour by hour, day by day. They trade their life for paychecks. The wealthy, they build assets. Assets don't need you to be there. They work while you sleep, while you travel, while you live your life. Here's the real equation. Wealth equals assets times scale. And it's not complicated. It's simple once you see it. Every asset starts the same way, with a problem that someone else has, a problem that costs them time, money, or stress. Solve that problem, and the world will pay you. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. The more people affected, the more scale you create. That's the real formula. And until you understand this, you'll keep trading your life for money without ever seeing true wealth. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Money always flows towards solutions. Big problem, big money. Small problem, small money. Facebook didn't sell a website, it sold connection. It solved a problem that almost everyone had. How do I stay in touch with friends and family? How do I communicate instantly with the world? How do I connect at scale without spending hours or money? It solved distance. It solved communication. It solved scale. One simple solution for billions of people. And because the problem was massive, the reward was massive too. This is the principle at the heart of every fortune. Identify a problem that matters. Create a solution. The bigger the problem, the more people it touches, the bigger the wealth you can create. Stop chasing money directly. Start chasing problems. Solve them in a way the world can't ignore. That's how ordinary people become billionaires. Now you're probably thinking, so I need to build the next Facebook, the next Amazon, the next Google? No, that's old thinking. The kind of thinking that keeps most people stuck. You don't need to create something world-changing from day one. Start smaller, start local, start practical. Ask yourself, what frustrates people around me? What's inefficient? What do friends, family, or co-workers complain about every single day? It could be a minor inconvenience, a repetitive task, something simple that could be done better. That is where opportunities hide. That is where money hides. The biggest fortunes come from solving real problems, and you don't need billions of users at first. You just need to notice a problem and create a solution that makes life easier, better, faster, or cheaper. Scale comes later. First, find the problem, solve it, the rest follows. Here's the trap most people never see. If your income depends on your time, you didn't build an asset, you built another job. Think about it. You trade hours for dollars every day, and no matter how hard you work, your income can only go so high. That's why so many people feel stuck. They work longer hours, they hustle harder, and still the number on their bank account barely changes. The difference between the wealthy and everyone else? Scale. One effort, reaching many people. Systems that work without you. Automation that multiplies your impact. Ownership that grows while you sleep. The trap is believing that more hours equals more wealth. It doesn't. It just traps you in a cycle of trading your life for money. Real wealth comes from stepping out of that cycle, from building assets that work for you, not the other way around. This is why the wealthy don't chase salaries. Most people think, how much can I earn? How much will they pay me? And they work their whole lives for that number. But the truly wealthy ask a different question. What do I own? Ownership changes everything. Owning a business, a product, or an asset means your money works for you. It grows while you sleep. It multiplies without needing more hours from you. Salaries are limited. Ownership is unlimited. That's why billionaires don't focus on paychecks. They focus on what they control. What they own, what creates value for the world even when they're not working. Shift your mindset from earning to owning, and you step into the real game. Because ownership isn't just about money, it's about freedom. The freedom to decide how you spend your time and the life you actually want to live. Here's the truth most people never realize. Money was never the goal. We chase it every day. We stress about it. We measure our lives by it. We compare ourselves to others based on it. But money itself? It's just a tool, a number, a means to an end. What you really wanted all along wasn't money. It was freedom. Freedom to choose how you spend your time. Freedom to decide where you live, who you spend your life with. Freedom from anxiety, from bills, from debt. Freedom from trading your life hour by hour for a paycheck. Imagine waking up and saying, I can do what I want today. I don't have to worry about money. I can finally live on my terms. That's what the wealthy understand. And once you truly grasp this, everything else, the strategies, the systems, the assets, suddenly makes sense. Because money is never the destination, it's the vehicle that takes you to freedom. And that's what you've been chasing all along. So stop chasing money, stop chasing jobs. The real game isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. Start chasing problems instead. Find a problem people struggle with every day. Create a solution, build assets around it, and think in scale. One solution can reach millions. One product, one system, one idea can change your life. This is the equation the wealthy understand, the one that separates them from the rest. And until now, you weren't taught it. But here's the good news. Now you know. Now you can start playing the game differently. Now you can start building real wealth. So I want to challenge you. Look around. Notice a problem today. Think about a solution you could create and take the first small step toward it. Because the only thing standing between you and freedom is taking action. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this is just the beginning of understanding how money really works.